Alright everybody, the missus is away right now, so I'm gonna show you a few things. My two favorite pieces of steel. Now these two are my favorites because between the two of them, I can tackle almost any chopping, cutting, carving task that I need to do. First piece is this. My hatchet. You know, hatchets are good, of course, for splitting, chopping, that sort of stuff. What makes the Estwing very good, especially for the price point, is that it is a single piece of drop forged steel. You don't really have to worry about it breaking, the head coming loose, and they come very sharp right out of the gate. It is also made in the good old US of A, so you know it's quality steel. Your face, you're so distracting.
It's just acting like it's gonna stop. The stuff's popping up right like what normally happens before it stops.
Now, while this will take care of your big jobs, splitting wood, chopping logs in half, killing cougars, bears, whatever, this will tackle the smaller tasks. This is a Mora carbon steel knife. These are made in Sweden. Yeah, so it's not made in the USA, but it's a really good knife. They are carbon steel, so you do have to oil it or it will rust. But carbon steel also means that they are very easy to sharpen. They come with this nice rounded wooden handle here. It's really smooth at the start, so as you can see, I have carved some grooves into it, and they're cheap enough that you don't really care about messing up the knife. I put a little thumb grip on the top, a little finger rest on the bottom, because there is no blade guard and you could easily slip right up and lose a finger. And they do come extremely sharp. They come with a Scandinavian grind and they come sharp right out of the box. Probably not gonna be splitting logs with these, but they would be good for a little bit of light splitting of some smaller pieces of wood, some limbs, things like that. It has a rat tail tang. It's not completely full tang, but a rat tail basically is a thin or a thinner than the blade strip of steel that goes all the way to the end. So it is stronger than some of those hollow butted knives that you'll find, but it's not really strong enough to put up with a good pounding.
Everything sounds so sexual. The tang and the good pounding.
This is apparently one of Cody Lundine's knives of choice. I have seen him use this sort of seesaw action. He just kind of works it back and forth and 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 back and forth. And I've seen him actually cut some pretty big pieces of wood like that. But if you have a hatchet, just use your hatchet. These are great little bushcraft knives, whittling, carving up steaks, cutting chicken, spreading peanut butter on your toast. Basically, anything that this is too big to do, your little Mora will be able to do. It's great for starting a fire, you know, if you want to make some little strips that catch easy. If you've got a flint, you can use the back end of this. It's got a nice straight edge on the back end of it that you can use to strike your flint, get some sparks. This is a 1-2 punch. Bigger jobs, and this can tackle some pretty big jobs because it's made very durably. Like I said, one piece of drop forged steel, and then this for all your smaller, more intricate tasks. I mean, just a good all-around camp knife. It's big enough to do a lot of things, but small enough that it's not going to get in the way of itself. They're both very great for their price point. This guy, the Estwing hatchet, they do come in a few different sizes. They come with a nice leather sheath. This thing retails for around $30, depending on where you get it. You can get these on Amazon. You can get them at Lowe's. Hardware stores carry Estwing products a lot because they also make hammers and other hardware. Mora knives, they retail for around $10 to $15, depending on, again, where you get it. Now, if you really wanted to go and consolidate further, there is the Becker BK2. It's a big chunk of steel knife, and you can use it to baton and split wood, and I mean, it's nearly indestructible. It still has some downfalls, and with these two items, you can do just about anything at camp, in the woods, or in survival. These are my two favorite pieces of steel in my camp. Hope you try them out, and I hope they treat you as well as they have treated me. So long! Thanks for watching. If you like this video, definitely check out our other videos, because I'm making this in the middle of a huge road trip.
We're fun.
Yeah, we're a lot of fun. And if you don't watch them, I'll cut you.
Stop putting the knife so close to your body.